All right. Here we are. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. Cute Pie, always good to see you. How's your day been? Everything good? Please let me know. I think my windows or my sound volume's okay, and I think my voice volume's okay, but if anything's ever wrong, please let me know. Happy to fix it. Right. You got more stuff for the freezer. Good. All right, so here we are. We're building a jumbo-sized Pikachu. When we're done, this thing will be life-sized. It'll be posable, and it looks beautiful. So let's get going. All right, I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. Doesn't need to be here, does it? Let's move all that out of the way. And we're just gonna dump all this out. We need to be a little careful because there are some small pegs and parts that can fly away if we're not careful. We might keep this bag around just to contain the small pegs and other pieces that might still be around. All right. Let's see here. So, as you can see, we have the instructions up on the board. And we're going to start with these bags, which I've already pre-sorted. So let's get started, shall we? All right. You know what I did forget to bring? Oh, so one of the things that we always have on stream is our Twitch logo. And we always have to have a little buddy here to help us out. Maybe I'll put him somewhere else. where he can make an appearance. Where shall I have him? Let's see, I'm trying to find a good spot for him. Maybe there. There we go. To get pie mix and other stuff. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to start with step 1. This set has tons of parts. Should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. So you have to get, it gets very specific on the number of parts, and I've made several mistakes in sorting, but I think I got it all down now. Time will tell. Looking for sliced meat and cheese. Nice, nice. What are you guys making with the sliced meat and cheese? Just normal stuff? So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 2x10, which is exactly what we need. But of course, I'm already like messing up here, right? So I need 2 1x2s. I need 2 2x4s. 2 2x6s. And a single 1x10. And so let's start arranging pieces. Alrighty. So what it wants us to do is it wants us to put this here in the back and the center, and then this will help hold the 3 pieces together. And then we're going to add another piece out here. By the way, Mega Construx Pikachu instructions, far, far superior to the Nano Block Pikachu instructions, which were, frankly, a mess. So there we go. That's a start. That's where we're starting. As always, you saw a porcupine who was eating an apple. Nice, nice. As always, with these Lego builds, we start from the center, we build outwards. And so that's where we're going today. So we're going to start building the middle, and then hopefully by the time we're done with this, you'll be able to see part of it, part of what it's going to look like eventually. So I'm going to grab the pieces that I need for step 2. I need 2 more 1x2s. How's the weather over there, Cute Pie? Michael is doing great. You know, still working hard at school. But let's talk about him as Icy here, shall we? Let's refer to him as the boy as Icy, if we could. That's probably for the best here. There we are. Step 2, easy peasy. Step 3, we'll need 2 2x2 bricks, if I can find them, and 3 2x4 bricks. There we are. And pay attention to how they're laid out in the instructions. And so 2 of these 2x4 bricks are going to go behind these sections. 1 is going to go here, but only cover 3 of the spots, like so. And then the 2x2s are going to go all the way out on the edge, like so. Mom and Dad say hello. Say hi back. Say hi back. All right. And then lastly for this page, we'll take 2 of these special 2x2 bricks, and we're going to face them on here like so. Give them a good squeeze. Keeping Kaiser for now. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's scroll over to the next page. And so we're continuing on with step 5, which is going to require 2 2x4 bricks, plates rather, and 1 1x4 brick. Again, I'm digging these instructions relative to the Nano Block. That one was insanely difficult to understand, frankly. Sounds good. Sounds good. You may not, just a heads up, you may not necessarily want to be talking about public, personal stuff in a public forum. I think right now it's just you and me, so we're okay. But, just be careful what you disclose in a public forum. All right. And so we're going to put this 2x4 brick right there, like so. And this 1x4 here. Coming together pretty well, coming together. We're going to add a couple of these special pieces here. We need 2 1x6 plates. There we go. 2 1x4 plates. And 1 2x6 plate, just here. And we're going to start dropping these onto the assembly. Argos and Stormy say hello. They send kisses. Say hi to them for me as well. Miss them for sure. Alright, so we're going to put these here. We're going to make a little sandwich with the 1x plates. How's your day, Cute Pie? Did you watch any good streams? I know Danny streamed this morning. I was on there for a little bit. What else did you watch today? Alright, so I'm going to put this assembly where noted. So this goes here, leaving a space here. Yeah, I saw you were there. Cute Pie, what else did you see today? Was there any other streams that you really enjoyed? Are you in and out? Oh, yeah, that happens. That happens. I had to work, so I was a little busy myself. I was there for a short bit, and I had to kind of go on a long-term lurk, which happens. No big deal. I think everybody understands that. What other streams did you see today that you enjoyed? Tell me about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So if I'm understanding the instructions correctly, I think we're going to put 2 of these bricks here like so. And then 2 bricks here like so. Oh, there's an ASMR stream with chill music. Nice. What was the name of the stream? Let me take 3 more bricks. Put 1 all the way back. 1 offset by a stud. And the last one also offset by a stud. Building up quite a solid foundation here for our Pikachu. I think it's already bigger than our Nano Block Pikachu when it was complete, so yeah. All right, so let's see. So these pieces will go like this, and they're going to overhang a little bit here. Same with these on the opposite side, and these go directly in front of them. Also overhanging. So we have a little bit of an overhang here, as you can see. Looking good. Excellent. Relax beats. I dig it. Very nice. All right, let's go to the next page. Making good progress. We got, we're going to need 3 yellow. See, we're going to start to get into the yellow. Obviously, tons of yellow with Pikachu. 3 2x4 plates. And let's start putting that on here. So the first one across the back. Second one offset by 1 stud. And the third one right next to it. There we are. Looking good, looking good. And then the next step is going to be very colorful. We have 2 of these white parts, 2 of these black parts, 2 of the red parts, and 2 of these blue parts. There we go. There we go. Nice, cute pie, nice. All right, so let's see how we put these pieces on. So the white pieces face backwards. Red, we have 1 blue piece next to the white piece, 1 red piece next to the other one. There we go. We have 1 black piece up front by the edge or corner of this yellow, and then a black on that side, and then symmetrical on the other side, the black and red. There we are, looking good. You had DQ for dinner. That sounds delicious. I actually love DQ burgers. I think it's their Western bacon barbecue burger. It's so delicious. Love it. What did you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So lots of 2x4 bricks here. And we're just going to build a whole foundation on top of this thing, huh? All right. So I think we start there. We're going to kind of check that. So that's what it looks like on the diagram. So good. And we're just going to build that out. What did you eat at DQ? And did you have a Frosty? And if you had a Frosty, what flavor was it? Huh. That 2x4 didn't want to go in, but it's there now. You had a cheeseburger, fries, and milkshake. Nice, nice. No Frosty? That's one of my favorite. That's like one of the main goals of going to DQ here. You gotta have, sorry about that. You gotta have that Frosty. All right, so we're looking good here with the sub-assembly, or main assembly, I should say. Now we're gonna take 4 of these small pieces with a little stud attachment that goes downwards. So we're gonna need 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3. And the 4th one's hiding from me somewhere. It's over here. Good, good. So it looks like we're going to take our sub-assembly, we're going to turn it upside down with the bottom of the T facing us, and we're going to apply it. There. Apply one here. You'll go back next week because you're going to the park. Nice. Nice. Which park? Acadia? Oof. Come on, piece. There we go. There we are. Okay. Pieces attached. Next, we're going to take 2 yellow, 1 yellow, 1x2. We're going to take 1 of these special curved pieces, which I need to find. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. We're going to need this brown piece, so I may as well just grab that. Have you been, hey Cupa, have you been catching Danny's posts on YouTube? It's like her recap from her birthday streams. They're pretty amazing. I love those. All right, so I'm kind of sorting pieces right now because I'm having trouble, like my eyeballs just don't see it. I know it's here. I know it's here, but my eyeballs just don't see it. Yep, see, my eyeball just saw it. So I was looking for this piece, which is curved like that, right? Like that. So that's the piece I needed. Just one of those. All right, and on the underside, oh, we're going to assemble it. So we're going to take this brown part. We're going to face it in the correct orientation, which is this. Maybe. Nope. See, it wants me to turn it now. So for this part of the build, it wants me to turn it that way. And then I'm going to take the yellow 2x1, put it here on the front. There we are. Right, and then we're going to put this curved piece and put it over the top, just like, I feel like I did that wrong. I feel like I got it backwards based on the diagram. I think the 2x1 goes in the back, and then the curve goes the other way. I think that that looks like the diagram that we wanted to see, so there we are. Dogs are shedding. I bet they're shedding. They're probably getting ready for winter, right? So I do not doubt it. All right, so we're gonna turn this over. And then this ledge is gonna go on this ledge. I'm gonna attach that in there like so. And all done with this page. Making good progress. All right, step 16, we're gonna need 9 of these pieces. These pieces are kind of cool because they have studs on both sides. So they have studs on both sides. We're gonna need 9 of those. So let's grab 3, 6, that's 8 and 9. All right, and again, we're gonna work on the underside. And we're gonna put them in a pattern. I don't know if it matters which side faces up, but I kind of want to face it up the right way. Let me get the brick separator, just in case. You never know. Sometimes it can be a little picky about stuff like that. So I'm going to face it with the smooth side facing upwards, or downwards technically. All right, and then we're going to arrange them in a pattern as shown in the diagram, which is 3 and 3 all together, making a 4 by 6 plate basically. And then we have one more that unites, or I should say it sandwiches this brown piece so it doesn't fall out. Great. And lastly, 2 pieces on either side like so. There we are. Fantastic. Look at that. That looks beautiful. All right, moving on. We're going to need 4 of these wedge pieces. So the wedges look like that. Take 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. And then we're going to need 1 2x8 plate, which I believe is these. Only 1. We're still working on the underside. And the way we're going to do this is the plate is going to go across like so, but I think it goes further back. I don't think it covers these front 2 studs. Yeah, so based on the diagram and the next step, that's correct. All right, and then these 4 wedges, they go in the back. The back like this. My only question about that is, based on the next step, based on step 18, I think that this is going to be correct. Oh, nope. Based on instruction step 18, they need to be staggered back and match the end of the yellow plate. Dad got a shop vac. Nice, nice. That's going to help, I'm sure. Yep. It's always good to have a shop vac around. There we are. Next step, we're just going to need 2 2x4 plates. The first one goes all the way in the back. And this one goes here. And we're going to leave a 2x2 section uncovered. Good. Next up, we're going to need a 1x2 plate and one 2x8 plate. This 1x2 is going to go all the way in the back. So. And this 2x8 is going to go here, and it's going to leave one space in the front, which is fine. That's how it's shown. And step 20, we're going to take 4 of these yellow 2x4 bricks, which are generally pretty easy to place. And it looks like they will be placed, if I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be. I think they're placed like so. Let me take a quick peek at the next step, make sure I'm right, and I am. All right, making good progress on this first bag. Next step, we're going to need 4 2x1, 2x4 plates. What am I saying? And we're going to make a little pattern with them. Starting here at the back, work our way forward. This piece goes here. Another 2x4 here. Fantastic. And another 2x4 here. That's step 21 done. Any plans for this coming weekend, Cute Pie? You said you might go to the park, I think, right? Okay, so for step 22, we're going to flip this around and go back to the top. You said not sure yet depending on the weather. Oh, how's the weather looking? Is it looking like it might be bad? There we go. That's facing inwards. All right. Looking good so far, making great progress. We're going to take this special like cone-like piece. Go. And that drops right in there. Good. I'm going to take 4 of these pins, so hopefully I have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these pins go straight through these holes. Oh boy, that went flying. That went flying. Cold weather. Want to see the leaves? Oh, nice. Yep, things are starting to turn, aren't they? You start to get tourists coming to see the leaves, don't you? There we are. Solid. And step 25, again, a little colorful. We need 1 of these red pieces, 1 of these blue pieces. Need a yellow 1x2. We need 2 of those, rather. We need 4 yellow 1x3s. A single 2x4 brick. And we're going to make a little sub-assembly before we go and do this. Okay, so we're going to take this and make a sandwich. Nice, very nice. How does it look with the Canadian border? Does it look like they're going to finally open it? Or did they finally open it? I haven't been keeping up. that's one. And we're going to make another quick sub-assembly. Going the other way with the blue. There we are. And then this brick is going to go kind of across it like so. But we got to find the right place to do that. So the brick goes here. And this is really washed out right now. I don't know. Maybe we should turn that brightness down a bit, huh? Now that I'm looking at that, you can't see any detail on that, can you? Let's turn the brightness down just a touch. Brightness. Let's turn it down like there. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. A little better. I can't turn it down all the way. Maybe I'll turn it down just a touch, and then can I increase the contrast? Decrease the contrast? Let's see. What can we do? Because it is very washed out right now. Ooh, nope, we don't want to mess with that. Sharpness, white balance, maybe. Can we alter the white balance? Oof, that changed the color temperature, didn't it? Yeah, let's not mess with the white balance then. Backlight compensation, gain. Let's not mess with that too much either. Something's really washing this out. It could be the screen, the instructions, but we kind of need them, so we're going to leave them up. It's just going to look a little washed out. Sorry. Let me know if it's really that bad. All right. So we left off on this step, and we're going to put the blue piece on the same side as the other blue ones, and the red piece on the same side as the reds. Which makes sense, right? Step 26. We need two of these corner pieces, two 1x3s, and one 1x6. I'll take this one. Sure. And let's make sure we put these in the right place, shall we? So first things first, put the corner pieces down, like so. Not like that, like this. And like this. Yep. Then we're going to put the 2x6 down across the back. And those two 1x3s on top of that. Not sure why they couldn't have done that with two 1x6s, but here we are. And we will need one more 2x2 brick and one more 2x4 brick. And those go here, like so, in the back, kind of filling that out nicely. Moving on to the next step, which is 28. We're going to need these two special pieces with the balls for the ball sockets. That white screen's really kind of messing with me. And then one 2x6 plate. And we're going to make sure we put it in the correct place, which I believe to be here. If I can lay the piece down, I'm just being a little stubborn about it. That just happened. It's being a little stubborn. So let's put that there like so. And then these ball sockets, or not, they're not the sockets, they're actually the balls. They go on the edges like that. The next step will take a 2x6 and a 1x6, and the 2x6 goes across the ball 2x2s, and then this goes across the back of that as I look at it. Looks good, looks good. And we're going to take these 3 wedge pieces and little wedge pieces flying out of my hand, little wedge pieces, looking good. And the wedge faces me, and they go on that 2x6. I can't speak. What are words? 1x6 plate. Looks good. And we'll take 3 of these curved pieces, so you can see. I'll go over here, curved like that. Have a nice smooth surface. Let's make sure we place them correctly, which I think is like that. And they're going to go here. And that looks really nice. That finishes that out nicely. So you can see that's finished out quite nicely there. And I think this is the last page for this bag. I'm going to take these 2x4 bricks and the red 2x8. I'm going to find where we put this correctly. So the red goes on the red appropriately. And I think it goes flush. It's going to go, can't quite go flush though. Let's see, how do we want this? I see what it wants to do. And then that goes like so. And then the 2 yellow pieces go in front. And kind of interesting placement. I think it goes like that. And like that. So everything seems to be aligned correctly so far. And then the last step, the opposite side, we're going to attach the blue here, just like we attached the red to the other side. And then the whites on the whites, apparently. But like this. And where do we align it? Because I want to make sure I align this correctly. It's aligned against the top here, which makes sense. So let's do that. Nope, not aligned correctly. Come on. There we are. Properly aligned. We've got a good solid foundation to our Pikachu. Feeling pretty solid. Feeling good. Feeling good. All right. You know what? Let's continue with the next bag. I think we're doing all right on time. It's only 7 o'clock here local time. We're going to continue. This piece has a lot of yellow. Exclusively yellow, I believe. So here we go. Let's do this. Again, I'm going to keep the bag around just in case there's those teeny pipe pieces that we need to contain. But it's going to be a mess of yellow on the table right now. Now it's actually quite focused, and you can see the pieces really well right now. Dig it, dig it. I'm just going to leave the pieces in a pile like that. Looks nice. And we're just going to hunt for pieces. All right, we're going to need 2 of those curved pieces. All right, how's everything with your Chromebook, Cute Pie? Everything okay? And 1 2x6 plate. This is a 2x8. Too long. 2x6. Nope, also 2x8. Nope, 2x6. Here we go. All right, and we're just going to build a sub-assembly. I think we're going to set this assembly to the side. I'm going to put it here for now. We're going to start building another sub-assembly. All right. Good. And then we're going to grab a couple of these curved. Got like a gnat in here or something. That is annoying. Okay, we're going to take 2 of these pieces, and we know we have the right ones because they have 2 stud holes on the edge. 2 of those, and 2 1x6 plates. Dig for that. Oh, you're back? Oh, good, good. Nothing, no big deal. I was just asking if you, how your Chromebook was doing. So nothing big. All right, you know, I'm going to apply these pieces and then attach the 1x6s to them. So it cheating it a little bit, but it's a little easier to assemble. And then we're going to need 2 1x2s. Got your blood pressure taken. Oh, good. Oh, your Chromebook is working now. Good. Glad to hear it. It's always a relief when your technology works as you expect it to, right? Here's another 1x2. We're going to take 4 more of those curved pieces, which are these. We need 2 more of those. That's 1, and that's 2. And we're going to need another 2x6. So let's find that. Here it is. Good. The 2x6 is going to go. So we're going to put the 1x2s there, 2x6 right against it. And then these pieces attach there. And attach there. So looking good so far. Good. It's nice to be able to use the Chromebook, right? So you can use the BTTV plugin extension. That's always nice. Next step is only going to require 2 2x4 plates that stack right on top of each other. So that's easy. And the next step, 2 1x3s. So I'm going to set aside a couple of 1x4s that we need. And then we need 2 more of these special curved pieces that are 1 wide. This is not correct. This is not the correct one because you can see this has two stud slots on the bottom. That should only have 1. So this is the one that we're looking for. We need 1 more of those. We need 1 more of those. You know what? I'm going to set that aside because we'll need that later. It's always a pain looking for these things. Just going to go dig around a bit. That's not one we need. This is not one we need. Nor are these. This. Continuing to look. It's always good times. Always good times searching for parts. Okay. Just separating parts now, because that's how we'll find it eventually. Wedges, bricks, wedges, bricks, 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 wedges. It's here somewhere. Just gotta find it. Just gotta find it. I know it must be like right in front of me. Do you see him? If you see him, let me know where. I just need one more of these pieces. It's here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. We'll come across it eventually. Right now I'm just kind of sorting. We'll come across it when it's ready. Couple of bricks. I'm gonna move the bricks over there. I swear I'm finding like every piece except the one that I need. Pretty silly, huh? Pretty silly. Is that the one? No, that's not the one either. Okay. All right. It'll turn up. Just need to be patient. Wedge. Special brick. Another wedge. A couple of these. Another couple of those. Brick. Brick. Well. I'm not concerned. It should be here. But I'm having to do more sorting than I would like. Need one more of these. Because it requires, this step requires 2. So, we're gonna do that. Just need to find it. Sorting bricks is always a fun task. I say sarcastically, of course. Put iodine on your foot because, oh, yep. Blisters, gotta take care of those. 100%. Don't want to mess around with that. Am I right? Okay, I'm gonna put these curved bricks over here. Semicircle. There's only so much space this part can hide. It can only hide in so many places. I feel like I'm blind because it should be here. I should be able to see it by now. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Not gonna lie. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all these 2x4 plates. At least it's not big. Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's here. My eyes just are not seeing it right now. I found it. It was hiding right here underneath this part. There you go. Alrighty, let's continue now that we have all the pieces that we need for the step. So we're gonna take those pieces. What are we gonna do? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the 1x3s there. We're gonna add the 1x4s over and attach them to that assembly. And then we're gonna set these. I did that a little wrong. Which can still be fixed, no problem. Let's fix that. I'm glad I caught that, but it's going to require a big separator. And it's going to require brick separator. All right. And what I did wrong was that really the 1x4s actually need to go here on the inside. They don't line up exactly. And then these attach those to the assembly like that, and then the 1x3s go on the end, which is what it's showing. Oh, killing me right now. All right, there we go. Got it on time. What did you get on time? The part? Or are you referring to the part that I found? Oh, you got a lot of fruits. Nice. All right, there we are. That was a little tricky, but we got it. Mostly because of the part sorting. Let's continue. So, 2 1x3 plates. I'll push this out that way. 1 1x4 plate. 1 2x4. One of these pieces, curved pieces with 2 studs on top. And 2 of these small quarter circles with 1 stud notch. And what we're going to do is we're going to line this properly because we don't want to make a mistake. Oh, actually, we're not going to apply it yet, are we? We need 2 of those. So we're going to make this sub-assembly first with the 2x3s, 1x3s, and 2x4s. If I can attach the 1x3s. Having trouble attaching this part. I kind of don't want to pinch my finger, which is a possibility for these things. Got a Ninja blender. Nice. Very nice. I'm sure it will be great. Okay. This part goes in the back, like so. This part goes in the center, like so. And these semicircles I'm a little confused about how the semicircles go, but I think it goes like this. Yes. We do need 2 of those. And what that does is it builds a little curved segment here, which looks nice. Okay, and then it looks like we're going to bring this in here, and we're going to join it with a couple of 1x2s. Again, it should be here. And 1x6, which we should be able to find. Here's the 1x6. Here's the other 1x2. And so let's drop that on. The 1x6 goes laterally, and it attaches the 2 sub-assemblies like that. Hold it in my hand and snap it. Not break it, but snap it together. Looks good. And these 1x2s here flatten out the assembly. Looking good. I'm going to take a couple of 2x2 plates and 2 more 2x4 plates. I'm going to apply them in a pattern. Oh, good. We got more bots. Please, nobody click on that. Ban that guy. Can't have a stream without having to ban a hotspot, right? Let me ban this thing. Banned. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. All right. So let's continue. And then we're going to attach the 2x2s in a little bit of a pattern. That. And then a 2x4 in front, like so. Good. We're going to take 3 of these curved pieces that I set aside, 2 of the larger quarters pieces, and we're going to attach them as shown in the diagram. So the curved pieces get attached as shown in the red, which are like that, like that. It's not in fully. Like that. Now give them a good squeeze to make sure they're fully seated. In fact, I'm going to put it down on the table. And then these quarter circles go on the corners. That's looking nice. All right, step 43. We're going to have these special curved pieces that I set aside earlier. Let me send you protein shakes you got. Oh, but the protein, did she send you Shakeology or different protein shakes? Okay. So these curved pieces go here like so. And then these kind of fill out these parts. Yes, you got Shakeology. Nice, nice. And then this 2x2 goes right in the center. Just push it down. So good. We got the step that looks like step 3. All good. Looking good. Right. And then we're going to take our main assembly and find the right orientation, which is the red facing that way. And then this, and what we want to do is these 2x4 bricks on here. These 2x4 bricks on here are going to fit into the gaps here, which makes a ton of sense. That is a great way of assembling that. I'm going to give it a good squeeze to make sure everything is tightened down. There are a couple of loose pieces, but we're good now. All right. Oh, that one's loose too. Good. Just giving everything a good squeeze. Looking good, looking good. All right, I'm going to put the main assembly down. I'm going to continue. I think we might end with this bag. We're nearly there. We're going to speed build. You need it for your potassium, so that's what the doctor says. I get it. I get it. All right. So we're going to arrange these pieces as shown in the diagram and then attach stuff. So we're going to put this one here, 2x2 here. This 2x4 ties everything together like that. Next, another 2x2 plate and 2 of these that I set aside. Plate first. Good. And then there. Looking good. Next, we're going to take 2 of these special 2x2 bricks that have studs on both sides. Pretty cool. I also got your breakfast carnations. Nice. Nice. I dig it. Need 1 of these. 1 more of these. And 2 more of these. Okay, I'm going to set this sub-assembly aside. And we're going to try to do this as shown in the diagram. Okay. then this goes across these like so. And then these across like so, tying everything together. But you know what? Let's get that on there, and then we'll get that 2x1. That'll just help us to hold everything together properly. So that's another sub-assembly. On the bottom of this, we're going to use 4 of these little pins. So they're tiny little pins. And they go right in the middle. 4 of those. 1, 2. All the way in. 4. Again, all the way in. Nice and tight. I'm going to take our 2 sub-assemblies. I'm going to put them together like that. Very nice. Held together nicely. And then we're going to take this piece. It's like a 2x3, but it's got a blank space in the middle. That gets attached so. So it's looking good there. Next page. We're going to build another sub-assembly, so let's start with that. We need one of these, one of these, one of these, and the other 2 of these. And this time they'll be, I assume, in the mirror image. Information convention, we're still trying to make a decision. Haven't booked a room yet. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Is it because of the travel restrictions? I totally get that. It's expensive. It is expensive to travel right now. Airfare is insane. Yeah, that's a big problem. I completely agree. Right. Looking good there. That's another sub-assembly. We're going to build another part to it. 2 of these. One of 2x2s that we need. Which, again, I feel like should be right in front of me. It kind of was. It's off to the side a bit. And then these. Okay. Flat, and then like so. For the purposes of this step, we do this. Might go to Mexico instead of going to the convention if everything's good in the summer. Nice. Yep. I hear that. I'm going to put another 4 pins on the bottom of this. 1, 2, 4. And then I assume we're going to tie everything together. Take this piece, oriented like that, this piece, and we're going to drop them together. And we're going to drop another one of these special pieces on the end. There we are. Looking good. And then we're going to take our main assembly. So it's telling us which ones to put where. So the one I'm holding in my hand was from step 56, and that one goes on this side. So I'm just going to drop it in and attach it like that. And then take the other one and attach it like that. There we go. There we go. It was being a little difficult, but we got it. We got it. Looking good. All right, so our main assembly. I'm going to guess that those are the legs, or where the legs will be. We'll see. let's continue on to step 58. We need two 2x3 plates, one 2x4. Need one of these special bricks, one of these with the studs facing that way, and one of the 2x8s. Okay, long brick there. We need a 2x3 on top of it, another 2x3 next to it. Our special brick that we got will go like so across and bind the 2x3s. And our 2x4 will attach the long plate. So looking good. Next we'll take two more 2x4s and two more 2x8s. And we're going to continue adding to this assembly. So the 2x8s go something like that. I just want to make sure that I do this correctly. And I think they align like this with a one stud difference there. And then this piece like that. And that makes sense because the bottom of these are aligned. Just make sure everything's nice and tight. Good. We need this 1x2 brick. A 1x4 plate. Need another special piece with a stud pattern that goes that way. And one 2x8 plate. And we're going to continue adding to the pattern. The long plate goes to the side there. This piece will tie it together. Tied together there. 1x2 goes in between those. And the 1x4 here. If I can snap it in. They're a little of a pain. So obviously these are not actual Lego bricks. They're a little bit more of a pain to snap in, but not terrible, not terrible. Let's continue. Take one of these and three of these. We're going to continue building. So one goes here, two go here, and this goes here with the studs facing outwards, obviously. This 1x1 brick, another 2x1 brick, special piece, and a 1x6 brick. We'll start with the 2x1, which goes here. Special piece that goes here. The 2x6 that goes there, and the 1x1 which goes on the end. Need to make sure that snaps in nicely. Here we are. We're going to need one 2x3 and one 2x5, 1x5, 1x3 and 1x5. I think I'm getting a little tired. So this will probably be a good place to stop anyways. Yeah? Awesome. We're going to take one of these, three of these, 1, 2, 3, and one of these quarter circles. And we're going to start attaching, hopefully in the correct place. Yes, probably. So I think this goes here. And this goes here. Quarter circle, I think, goes on the end like that. This piece on the end like this. Snapped in, good. And this piece here. Looking good. Need a couple of 1x5s. And these get snapped in on top of each other, like that. And take one of those and 3 of these. Speed building a little bit. I mean, not exactly speed building, but building a little faster. Just to move this along. It's pretty late for you, Cute Pie. Isn't it? It's getting pretty late. There we are. That's a nice little assembly, and it looks like we've done it well so far. We're going to start with some of the wedges. We're going to take 4 of the longer wedges. 4 of those. And those are going to line up here. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. I'm going to take a couple of 2x4s and one 2x8. It looks like we're going to flip this part over. We're going to make sure we're oriented correctly. 2x4s go in first. And they go here. And here. And the 2x8 goes right over that. And ties it all together. Looking good. I'm going to take your medicine right now? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's getting a little late. Not going to lie. So we're going to stay on the underside of this. I'm going to take 4 of the short wedges. And we're going to build little sub-assemblies with them, like that. And then we're going to put these little sub-assemblies as indicated on the diagram. Like that. So far, so good. We continue. Step 70. All of page 70 is only one page, one step. So we're going to take 2 2x4, 1x4 plates, 4 2x4 plates, 2x4 brick, and 2 of these special pieces. We're going to make a little assembly. First, I'm going to start with the 1x4 with a 1x4 and 2 2x4s. I'm going to take those other 2x4s and tie that bottom layer together. Good. And then we're going to put, how are we going to place this? This brick goes in the back. Yeah. If I can brick it in there. And then these drop in right on top of the brick. Like that. And then these will drop in here. To here. And that also ties into this part. So far, so good. It's coming together. Okay, now we're going to attach this sub-assembly to the main. I'm going to stand up the piece like that. And I'm going to orient this piece like that. And what's going to happen is this red bit, this red piece, is going to attach to the underside here. If I do this correctly, a little scared. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna kind of look from the side in. Okay. I feel like that's not fully seated, but we are close. Close, so close. I think that's seated completely, which is nice. Now we're starting to really build some weight, and we're seeing that it is pretty enormous assembly so far. Right? So far, so good. I assume the next part is we're going to build onto here, onto this side. So, let's go. Okay. We're starting with one of these, or two of these. One of these, two of these, and three of these. All right, let's go. Two together. The one, a 2x3 there, offset by two studs. This here. And then the 2x4s are going to tie everything together like that. Lovely. We're just going to build, build, build. This part goes there. We're going to build, we need the part that goes like this here. Okay. 1x4, 2x3, 2x4, this part, and one of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the long piece right next to that, the 2x3 above it. This piece will tie together the 2x3s. And then this 2x4 will tie together the other pieces. And this 1x4 fills in. Been a nice, quiet, chill stream today. All right, we're gonna attach that there. This here. Very good. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Attach three of these. That goes there. And these two go laterally. And lastly, this piece goes on the end, fills it out, with the studs facing this way. Studs facing this way. Need a 1x1 and a 1x6. And the 1x6 goes across, it ties everything together, and the 1x1 just kind of fills in the end. Looking good. By 3 plate and a 1x5 plate. The 1x3 goes on this side. And the 1x5 goes on the top. We're going to need 3 more of these. We need 1 of these and 1 of these. And let's see if we can fill stuff in correctly, yeah? So I'm going to start with a corner piece, because I'm pretty sure that that's how we got that. And that. And then that there. Yep, looking good. As I'm looking at the diagram, I feel like it's a little off. I feel like it's a little off. Oh, Haas, are you really that skillful? Are you, though? Please nobody click on that while I ban it. Silly Haas. Maybe I'll start on the other side, because I feel like the offset is kind of killing me. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. There we are. Now it looks like the diagram. We're going to take two 1x5s, stack them together. May as well just stack them together here. Maybe it's easier to do it while it's on the assembly. There we are. Good, good. The last 3 of these curved pieces and the last quarter. And we're going to drop them in here. And hopefully everything will come together. Looking great. 4 long wedges, which get attached here. Looking great. Step 83. 2 2x4s and this 1x8, which actually is a little damaged. I'm a little worried about it. Let's see how we do with it. I'm gonna kind of like try to pre-bend it without breaking it. I'm a little worried. I'm a little scared. Okay. I pre-bent it. So we'll see how it does in the build. That came together well. As did that. Let's pray. Let's pray. And then it goes across, this is assembly, sub-assembly goes across the top like that. We're going to take the 4 small wedges and we're going to put them together like before, like that. And then these go here and here. Fantastic. And then we're going to take our last 2 1x2s, our last 4 2x4s, well, really all of our last pieces, and we're going to make a little assembly. So we're going to start with that and a 2x4, and then it's going to get tied together by the other plates, like that. And then this ties those 2 together. Then our 2x4 brick goes here on the end. Does not cover these. And then these snap on right there like that. And then these snap on to the sub-assembly like so. Give them a good squeeze for good measure. There we are. That's snapped together like it should. And step 86, which is going to be our last for the day. Hi, Miali. Good to see you drop in. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry, I was like super focused on the build. We're coming to a close. We're building a Jumbo Pikachu. And the build is coming together really well. It's coming together really well. I just need to orient this part correctly and put it on the main assembly. Yeah, I'm going to give it a good squeeze to make sure it's on properly. I feel it's not snapped in. It's not quite snapped in there like I want it to be. I'm going to pull it out. That didn't quite snap in like I wanted it to. Let's try that again. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you coming in, saying hi. It's nice to see friends from servers, friends from other streams come in. It's not quite snapping in. Somewhere. I see where. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. Yep. And give it a good squeeze there. All right. So here we are. main body of the Pikachu, as you can see, it's quite large. Sorry it's a little washed out. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to minimize this window so it won't be quite so washed out. But you can see I can hold it in two hands, right? It's larger than one hand. And this is the main body of the Pikachu, I believe. We'll see what it looks like eventually. But let me show you, Miali, since you just dropped in, I can show you what the finished thing will look like. So it'll eventually look something like that. Oh, so you can see that we're building the main body, right? So this is the front. This is the front, and these will be the arm sockets, and then these will be the legs, which you can see can be positioned so you can move it up and down, which is nice. Pretty cool. So it can sit. And I think that's going to do it for tonight. Miali, sorry you came in right at the end, but really, I really appreciate you stopping by. Technically, this is my first affiliate stream. I'm not celebrating that just yet. We're probably going to have a celebration next week, and we'll do a couple things with that. But for now, let's find someone to raid. I'm open suggestions, so Cute Pie or Miali, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm happy to take them right now. While I have a quick look on my list, I do have one Lego builder. If you're interested in Legos, we have. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go follow. We're gonna go raid Kaz, who's playing GeoGuessr. We're gonna go raid him, and we're kind of returning the favor. He raided me a couple of streams ago, so stick around for the raid. Let me drop the raid call. Go ahead and copy that raid call. And when you get there, be sure to drop a follow if you're not already following Kaz. He's a great guy, really fun streamer, usually streaming games. So, oh, that's a pro streamer right there. Why did that not go? There we go. All right, so let's go raid. Raid Cosmiverse. All right. And again, thanks so much for coming. We'll pick up this stream probably on the weekend, and we'll have our affiliate celebration next week. All right. For now, have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Bye.
Welcome in, everyone. Bringing leg with the Bill's shield. Don't step on it. I love that. On top of my face. We're playing a little GeoGuessr. It just is funny to me. So this is Cambodia for sure. It's funny to me that you have like kind of this rundown, like not put together area, but then you like have these ornate golden gates. Is this guy trying to break in? What are you doing, buddy? It just is so strange. Such a beautiful country. It just that the like duality is so interesting. Yeah, definitely Cambodia. Angkor. It's definitely. I mean, the Kampong Tom. I just don't know where the heck that is. Could be on one of these islands. They always do that. Oh, Kampong here. If you see it, shout it. I mean, Cambodia is a little